In the corner, we'll have a stackable washer and dryer. There'll be one in each bathroom, as well as a folding table or a service table for the washer and dryer. Just scan that. I mentioned earlier that we're going to take down this ramada. Now I'm below the ramada, and our plan is to put a fire ring and seating area down here for a campfire ring. Okay, now we're back. We're down at the atrium area, and we're climbing up back to the lodge. You can see the tons and tons of riprap that have been installed here and picked from the area. Have a bit more to go yet, even in this area, in the bottom part when we finish removing the ramada. During every Saturday throughout the summer, as well as this work week, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Labor Day weekend, we've had lunch served, and we've had volunteer cooks as well as helpers to come and serve lunch for the crews each week. We've had a crews, probably a low of about 30 to a high of 81 workers on certain Saturdays this summer. We decided after the patio was poured that it was going to be too narrow, so we filled this whole back area with many tens of tons of fill, and of course lined the patio with boulders to create maybe a little seating area and make sure no one just walks off the edge, because you don't really want to walk on the riprap. So the north end of the patio, right off the lodge, will allow for access to either the girls' side camps or the boys' side. Okay, we'll just go ahead and go to the lodge and get a video of where we're at on that. Now the lodge is pretty near completion. We have to finish the front area above the fireplace there. We'll also are going to polish the floor, just like we did in the kitchen, which I don't know if it's been shown before or after. We also have a equipment room, and we have a screen for presentation dropping down out of this feature, as well as the projector is wireless and is hanging from the ceiling. Okay, now as we turn around in here, this lodge area is about a little over 40 feet long and 40 feet wide. Our expectation is you go through the double doors on the right of the kitchen, and of course this is where participants will drop up their food trays for the dishwashers. There'll also be a staging area to the right here to drop off dirty plates and trays if the kitchen can't keep up at the time. Goes right into the dishwasher area to be cleaned, and there'll be racks on the back wall for storage of all the trays and plates. As they come along the food service line, there'll be a hot and a cold service area, and they'll be handed the trays from behind the service area. This counter is supposed to serve as a staging area for the camps when they have cold cereal, toasters, etc. In the corner will be the juice, water, as well as there'll be a coffee maker that'll be available for camp use. In the corner we'll have a ice maker, and next to that will be the parking area for our mixer that'll be in a movable cart. The warming oven will sit just to the left of the hood. This will be the pantry area. As you can see, we're using it now during the camp work weekends. as well as our walk-in refrigerator and freezer. We're using it every weekend now since it's been activated, which I believe was about the middle of August. We'll open the door and take a quick peek inside. And along this wall will be the ovens as well as the stove, the griddle. There'll be a hand wash sink on the corner. And then that room straight ahead is the supply area as well as the dishwash room. Okay, this is one of the ADA rooms, bedrooms that one of two, and it can serve as also a cook's quarters. ADA bathroom, which they're in the process of tiling right now. The other room behind the door is just a mirror image of the first one we took a look at. Studio right here. Our plan is to remove these rails in the corner and put a deck that'll kind of fill in the gap here. It'll be about 7 foot wide by 14 foot long, and we'll put the grill that we have purchased for Kamp Kipa permanently stationed right in this area. These are the benches that somebody had found on eBay for a real reasonable price, and they seem to be working well for Kamp Kipa. Okay, we had the propane tank installed last Tuesday. The pressure testing, we got a green tag on that, so now we're just waiting for the regulator to be hooked up to the building and the gas to be turned on. Of course, we got to get the appliances all ready to go before that can happen. Okay, we're standing on the edge of the turnaround north of the lodge, a little northeast of the lodge. And as we pan around, we're going to see the edge of the parking area, which we are going to put some kind of safety feature on the edge. And we're going to be putting a basketball court right about, starts where that big boulder is. That's going to be 2 baskets. It'll be a short court about 60-some feet long and 45 feet wide. Then on the drain field, we're going to put a kickball field for the younger group. And again, on the, I guess that would be more the northwest edge, we will be putting a fence along there to not lose the balls because it's quite a deep canyon down there.